Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Kaustubha Krishna Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. Bhakta Ramesha Nayak Prabhuji will be reading the Vaishnava etiquettes, followed by Rupamshi Sharma Mataji reading the Dhamamrita. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। From G, I should start, Prabhuji, or from the start only?
From the start.
Yeah. A manual of Vaishnava etiquettes and lifestyle. Once a fortnight or on full moon day and in Chaturmasya period, they do not save at all. But our standards is to save on regular basis with the odd exception of yatras or some other justifiable reason. G. Cleanliness and hygiene. As mentioned earlier, fresh clothes must be worn in the temple. B. After one takes prasadam, the area where the plate was kept must be cleared. One should not step over the areas where the prasadam was taken, because it is considered contaminated. The place where we take prasadam becomes contaminated, and if one takes steps on that spot, then the feet must be washed. The place where the prasadam has been taken must be cleared right after the prasadam has been taken, because the temple must be very clean. We must be careful that we do not unnecessarily contaminate the temple. One should not enter the temple hall without having washed one's hand and feet after eating. One should enter the temple with clean hands and feet. One should take bath after passing stool and only then enter temple hall. One should not enter the temple after visiting crematorium or after touching a dead body. One must first take proper bath and then enter. One should not pass air or bleach within the temple. One should avoid putting one's finger in one's mouth, ear, and nose while in the temple. When one is compelled to do this, even outside the temple, one's hand must be washed immediately after that. During their menstrual periods, Matajis may visit the temple, but they may not perform any item of deity worship. That is Aarti, just Aarti, dressing, cooking, garland, or any other work that requires. So, the chanting of the holy name is not, however, a mechanical process depending merely upon contemplative prowesses. It is devotional art, a form of prayer, and thus one must chant with reverence and devotion. The Hare Krishna mantra is a prayer for protection and deliverance, a prayer to the Lord for his divine presence and for the opportunity to serve him. Chanting is compared to the helpless cry of a child for its mother. It is a prayer from the core of the repentant heart. It is chanted, therefore, in humility. Once a state of devotional ecstasy while in the company of two close followers, Swarupa Damodara Goswami and Ramananda Raya, Sri Chaitanya described the quintessential importance of chanting the mood of humility. He said, one who thinks himself lower than the grass, one who is tolerant than a tree, and who does not accept personal honor but is always prepared to give all respect to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. Commenting upon this famous verse, Krishna Dasa Kaviraja Goswami, author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, declares, "Everyone, please hear me. String this verse on the thread of the holy name and wear it on your neck for continuous remembrance. One must strictly follow the principles given by the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this verse." Please up the screen. If one simply does so, certainly he will achieve the ultimate goal of life, the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Up the,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, that's it.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai, Shri Shri Lalita Sakhi Vishakha ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Morning Japa Session ki jai, Amrut Vani ki jai, Vaishnava Etiquette ki jai. And today Rameshwar Naik, he read both Vaishnav Etiquette as well as Amritvani when Rupanshi was looking for herself. Thank you, Rameshwar Naik. Thank you. And you have very well explained as to the Vaishnava etiquettes which are there, which normally we have been neglecting and we have not been following. But Srila Prabhupada, he changed some of the rules and regulations about the normally during twice a month, that is on full moon day and Amavasya day, the people don't shave. Or during Chaturmasya, 4 months, the sannyasis, they don't shave their hair, head and mustaches. And they don't move from place to place. They stay at one place. But Srila Prabhupada was kind enough and he changed all the rules. And he said, we should always keep ourselves clean. And we should shave our head. We should shave the mustache. And we should keep on moving, especially for the sannyasis. They should not stay for more than 1 week at one place. So they have been doing that. So far the cleanliness is concerned, it has been previously given in the dress code that the gents should be in dhoti and kurta, and the matajis should be in wearing sari or gopi dress. And then, of course, in addition to that, it has been mentioned today that the clothes should be very clean, washed properly and pressed. And when we are entering inside the temple, we should always wash our hands and feet. And then go, because normally we are wearing the chappals and all that. And we are coming from outside. So we should wash our hands. And then, and especially, which normally we neglect when we are having prasad in the mass scale, that the area becomes contaminated where we are taking the prasadam. So after taking prasadam, it should be cleaned properly. And we should not step over that. Because once we step over that, we get contaminated. And then we will have to go and wash our hands and feet again. So, and then it is said that whenever one is having the natural call, then we should take bath again. Normally, this is a rule more applicable to those people who have taken initiation. But in general, the people should have the habit of that. But then what happens in the case of if a person is having loose motions or diarrhea? It's difficult. There is a shortage of water. So he should at least clean his hands and feet. Then further he says that when we are in the temple, we should not pass the gas in the temple, neither do the belching. And no deity worship should be done by the women, Matajis, during the monthly periods. They should not go near the deities or change their dress and all that. And the last but one, it is mentioned that whenever we are visiting any of the cremation ground or funeral ground, and in case if we are also touching the body, dead bodies, we should immediately go and take bath, change our clothes, and then only we can visit the temple, not to go to temple directly from there. So these are the instructions which are given in the Nectar of Devotion also, and we should follow them very carefully. Coming to Amritvani, the importance is given to the chanting of Mahamantra, and it has been told by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in presence of his disciples Ramanand Rai and Swarup Damodar Goswami Maharaj, that we should always follow out of that the third Shishtastakam, which is Tirnadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Seshnuna, Namana Dena, Kirtanya Sadahari. We should be very, very humble and pray with humility, without our mind moving here and there, and we should chant with love and affection. Because in Kali Yuga, chanting is the only way of purifying ourselves, getting rid of the sinful reactions. Here Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj, he writes in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, that this instructions by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu should be bind along our neck with our Kantimala in such a way that we should always keep it remembering, and we should never lose our temper. We should always be humble and give respect to others, and not to expect any respect from others. But we should always have the name of the Lord on our tongue, because it is said that when we are chanting, the Lord comes and dances over our tongue, and we get purified. Similarly, each and every pronunciation of the chanting should be so clear that we should be able to hear it properly and take it to our heart, so that our heart gets purified from all sinful reactions. So these are the instructions given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we should follow it very carefully. We should not be in a hurry to finish everything. Like in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna also says that Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. Bhaktya Prayachati. We should be very careful that everything should be done with bhakti, love for the Lord, to please Him. He gets pleased only when we are chanting and offerings, bhoga and all that with love and affection. ऐसा नहीं कि थाली रख के उधर जाएंगे, भगवान पड़ा है खा लेना, मैं जरा दूसरा काम करके आता है. No, not like that. We have to sit there and keep on chanting the mantra which has been given to us for pleasing the Lord to take and the bhogas. So this is how we should always keep. And of course, the chanting in a group is always essential, because when we are in the company of the Vaishnavas, it brings more and more benefit to us. So let us keep on chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Very short time was given to me by Lila Manohar Prabhu, because he said, since I have not read the Naam Aparadh, so he penalized me for